Yeah, what's up with this? Your boy Brent C. So I wanted to talk about the female dating coaches or the female life coaches or whatever you want to call them. Definitely some good ones out here. I know it's a lot more than I can name, and it's some that got a lot of haters and stuff, I feel. But so I'm gonna just go down the list of some of my favorites and who I think are the best. With my mindset and me really knowing the game the way I know it. I like love Samantha Lee. She I think she was married to Tyrese. I like the stuff she be preaching. She's coming from experience, being married, as well as Melanie King. I like Melanie King. She gets a lot of pushback and exposed videos and stuff like that. And I understand Melanie King is probably got out of pocket sometimes, but at the end of the day, I feel like, she's still a female and females do get emotional. I do think she has done some things and probably some tricky stuff in the past that might not add up. But I still feel like we cannot disregard the good messages that she puts out. I feel like as grown-ups, we shouldn't be that invested in digging in like that guy Mike. And I understand why he might have done that. But that guy Mike or whatever that went and like posted all the stuff online about her channels. Guys, that's feminine energy. I'm sorry. That's feminine energy. I'm not going out of my way to be trying to expose no woman. What she said was completely true. I'm a grown woman. That ain't none of your business. It's the same way how people try to do Kevin Samuels, man. We can't sit here and be on his side and then bash Melanie King. Oh, yeah, get her. But when people was trying to expose Kevin Samuels for having two failed marriage and say he wasn't making no money and he was living with her or whatever they was saying, guys, that has nothing to do with the message. Tom Leykis also, I love Tom Leykis' message. Tom Leykis was dominating the game on the West Coast, Seattle and LA or whatever, Cali, speaking that red pill shit before it was even called red pill in the 90s. And the thing about it is, he said something about when Kevin Samuels died, because I follow him on Twitter. He was talking about, oh, this is what you get when you steal content. Man, Kevin Samuels ain't steal Tom Leykis' content. He had a similar setup, but all he was doing, and he mentioned Tom Leykis before. He shouted him out. So that was a bitch move on Tom Leykis' part. But am I going to sit here and scrap all the knowledge that I've gained from listening to those live radio shows that he had and the guys that called in talking about their divorces and problems and baby mama drama? No, I can't, because I learned and absorbed a lot of that in my 20s. So my thing to y'all guys is, sometimes we're human beings. Y'all can't sit here and judge somebody, and y'all make mistakes too. We're not fucking perfect. We're not perfect. I like Melanie King because she's trying to push a good message on these women to quit being fuck bitches. Now, what she does, I understand you do want to lead by example, but at the end of the day, we cannot sit here and act like her messages don't be right. Same with Shahrazad and or She Relations. She's really boomed on TikTok. She has a big YouTube channel, Shahrazad. I like Shahrazad, especially I like her old stuff when she was Shahrazad, not really She Relations. I've supported. I've been on one of her live streams and donated money and stuff just to support her. I like what she's doing. I think a lot of the shit she says is entertainment. I think there's a lot of scolded, hurt women and feminist movement type women that follow her, and she does appeal to a lot of those women. But those women don't realize that if you go back to her first content videos on YouTube, she was really speaking that real shit, just like somebody else I'm about to name, just Pearly Things, has not been. Shahrazad 7 is married. Let's get this out the way. Love Samantha Lee has been married. Melanie King has marriage experience. Aunt Jenny, and this goes along with just Pearly Things because I found out about her from Pearly. Pearly has had Andrew Tate on the podcast and all of that. She's a young chick, not married or anything like that, but has a great relationship with her father. She obviously has studied the game. She knows what the fuck she's talking about. Pearly doesn't miss. I'm gonna be honest with you. She don't. She is about as accurate as you come. And Aunt Jenny is the same way. The old black lady been married, and she says she has an average husband, average earning husband, and he took care of all the bills. And that's my beef with Shahrazad 7 or She Relations. She really downs average earners. I'm not an average earner. Let's just get that out the way. So I'm not scolded or, oh, you just saying. No. I was an average earner. I was making $50,000 a year, but now I'm making more than double of that. More than double of that. I don't want to hear that bullshit in my comments about 6 figures ain't enough. I stay in Mississippi. 6 figures is well more than enough. Just 6 figures. 80 grand is enough there. But I make enough to live anywhere in the nation. I'm good. And my girl's straight. We good over here. My system, we good. So I don't want to hear none of that. We straight over here. But guys, at the end of the day, it ain't about money. Money matters. But if you got a roof over your head and you doing good and you and your wife or you and your girl, y'all got a system that works for y'all, fuck what everybody else say. Because it don't matter. You don't have to live your life by societal standards or by the YouTube standards or by this standard or by Shahrazad 7's standards or by anybody's standards. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. I fuck with what Shahrazad 7 says because she's just basically encouraging women and men to get on their shit. Just like Kevin Samuels did. You know, don't be average. Go ahead and bust your ass and be above that. But at the same token, we not finna sit down here and kick people while they down and on the come up. Because nobody's just born into that shit unless you just some rich kid that was born into that. Even her husband had to grind and work his way up. So if you don't want to date a dude that make less than 6 figures, that's you. But there's plenty of women out here that will. All right, so I'm not knocking Shira because I fuck with Shira. I fuck with Shira 7. She Relations. I like what she doing. I just think she should let off a little bit on guys that's average earners that's actually trying to get to the next level. Don't kick those guys down because your husband was once that guy too. Let's see here. All right, I got Love Dorsey. She's the GOAT to me. I've been saying this for a long time. I think Love Dorsey is the motherfucking GOAT of female dating coaches. I watched Love Dorsey before she even was fucking in the relationship with this guy she with. Love Dorsey done got married. Love Dorsey is still in shape. Yes, Love Dorsey is hood as a motherfucker, but Love Dorsey gonna give it to you raw and uncut, just like Shahrazad Ali. Look, that's another GOAT right there. She's I think Nation of Islam or Muslim, but she's old school. She's just like how Aunt Jenny is, but she don't miss either. Love Dorsey don't miss. Love Dorsey done made me look at my damn self. Miss Ali then made me look at like everything very clear. These are chicks that got extreme experience. And they obviously know what the hell they doing because the results is showing. Lil Dorsey got her a younger guy. I don't know. He probably a little older than her, but he ain't no old dude. And she put up. She taken care of. She straight up. She real. And like I said, Miss Ali, very, very solid. I respect all of these chicks because they all are trying to push. Um, they all have good knowledge. They all have good things they're pushing. I'm not gonna sit down here and tear down my sisters. I'm not about to do that. I know Just Pearly is white, but Just Pearly is blessed in with me. She good by me because she preaching that shit. She's teaching women to be feminine again. Any woman that's teaching women how to stay in marriages, be feminine, please they man, but also not take the hit on their end and just be a doormat, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. So I shout out all these women. All these women are doing what they need to be doing. I feel like in society, I respect all of them. I fuck with all of them. I have nothing bad to say about any of these women. They are grown women.